we play video games to have fun, and that's literally it. And I think a lot of people these days forget that games are physically made for fun and only fun. They're made to entertain us, bring people together and have a good time. They're not meant to cause issues. They're not meant to cause arguments. But this is something which a lot of people do forget. But there is one exception of a game which does cause arguments. But it's a game which I accept. I love this game, but when I play it, I hate it. I hate the people around me, and the people around me hate me too. We all hate each other. And anyone who plays this game, you're going to hate the person sat next to you. And you're going to hate the game. You're going to hate this game. Because Overcooked is the most stressful game I think I've ever played. And I love it so much. And I have so much fun with whoever I play this game with. Because it is pure chaotic fun. You play as a chef, or whatever chef you choose to be. You play as a chef who is transported back in time to learn the basics of cooking in order to fight a giant meatball. I am not lying here, that is literally the plot. And your master is an onion who has a pet dog. So you, either by yourself or with your friends, your family, whoever the hell you want to, go on this massive journey to complete this. And this is a game which is made to bring people together. It's made for people to sit down, grab your controller and just play. It's incredibly addictive. You play each level and you have one simple task: cook before time runs out. This will involve you making things like something as simple as soup, then maybe a burger, then fish and chips, and the list goes on and on and on. And as you progress through the game, you go to different worlds, different levels, different locations. It gets very, very stressful. You start off the game doing simple soup in a normal kitchen. Then it elevates to rats. Then it elevates to platforms moving. Then you're cooking food on an iceberg. At one point in time in the game, you are cooking in space. God knows who's going to have that. Probably cooking for the aliens or something. I don't know. But this game is so wacky, crazy, stupid, and fun. So I play this, whenever I play this game, we pick up our controllers in a very chill manner. And less than 5 minutes in, it is shouting, screaming, everything. And I have even tried to look at like gaming videos of people do this, thinking, is it just me? No. Everyone does it. I've seen people play this game. Everyone gets annoyed with each other and it's just chaotic fun. The animation style is very cartoony, but it stands out. It's fun. It's good for all ages as well. Anyone can pick this game up, and even if you're really bad, you can still get some enjoyment out of it. Even if you want to set your kitchen on fire, you can. You want to do that, you can. You can literally do whatever you want with this game and it'd be so much fun. And the reason I'm talking about this game today is because we're in the Christmassy period. Like, people want to play games. Like, it's cold outside and it's, you know, you've got Christmas, you've got New Year's. You want a fun little game to play with your family. And this is the perfect game. It is, you can have up to 4 players. You go through levels. It is so much fun. I don't have really any gripes with this game whatsoever. I think it is so funny. Just, you can laugh, you can cry, you can scream, you can do whatever you want and you will always have fun. Also, the gameplay is very simple and easy. It takes very little stuff to like, you can look at the loading screen, the controls will come up and you've got it. Like, it is that simple. The controls are very easy to get involved with, and that is something which was key with this game. When you're constantly running around trying to do levels, easy and simple controls are key, because if you've got really complicated, stupid controls, this game will not work. I would not be talking about this game if the controls are that bad, because the controls could just take that away as a whole. And I think that what makes this game tick, and the kind of most addictive part of this game, is the star system. Now, what is the star system? So basically, when you get food out at a certain time, you're rewarded with a certain amount of points, and you need a certain amount of points to get the first star. That will normally be around, I'd say 60 to 100, maybe a little bit less. And then you get to your second star, and it'll be about 150. And then when you get to your third star, it's about 200, 250, sometimes 300. And then when you finish the game, you can actually get 4 stars, but that's a different story. And it is so satisfying to see those 3 stars pop up on your screen, knowing you've accomplished that in your 3 or 4 minute runtime. And that's something satisfying about this game as well, is that the levels are quick, easy, short. 4 minutes, 3 or 4 minutes at most. And that's also what makes this game a lot more, it hooks the game, it makes it more stressful, is because you are constantly chopping and changing. And it is a game where it doesn't hold off when it starts. Your first level is still got that stress in it. It's still a stressful game. It's not hard, but it does elevate the levels a lot. And pulling off, the greatest meal and cooking of all time, dashing around, doing all this is very, very satisfying. You can even swear in this game. You can literally press a button and your character will start swearing. It's that funny. And even messing with things like the fire extinguisher, or things like running after rats because they've just stole your cut tomatoes that you've spent 5 minutes doing. It's just that easy and that fun. And you've got so many different things to do, but it also feels real to a kitchen. What do you have to do? You have to cut, you have to cook, you have to wash the dishes, you have to do all of this stuff. You have to get all your resources and get it out for a certain time. And I think whether you work in the kitchen or you're the chef of the house or something, you can definitely find this game really relatable and have a lot of fun with it. And also the music is very upbeat and very uplifting, where it's intense but it also suits the mood that you're doing. And it just gives you it puts you in a good vibe, puts you in that good mood for what's about to go down, and you have so much fun with it. My only gripe with this game is I guess it kind of sometimes is trying too hard to be a story, this own cinematic little thing. I think that is its big issue, but it doesn't affect that much. I mean, every 5 or so levels, you'll have to enter this little house and speak to the onion guy, Lord Onion, I like to call him, and you have to listen to him for a few minutes. But apart from that, that's kind of my only gripe with it. I guess they had to find some story which could hook you, but it's not that big of an issue. It's not that bad. And I guess some levels are kind of only designed for 2-3 players. This game is pretty much impossible to do single player. I don't even recommend trying it because it's that hard. But then I'm not complaining about that, because it is a game physically made for multiplayer and only for multiplayer. So I played this game the other day, as a matter of fact. Probably the reason why I'm talking about it now. I played it with 4 people. And it was getting very crowded. Yes, we were having a lot of fun, and we kind of had to make our own sort of one-way system with the level, so we weren't kind of bashing around and everything. And we kind of took one corner each. I took the top left corner, and then the other members of my family took the right and the left. And that's kind of the key with this, is the levels take a few times to find your spot. What works best for you? Are you better with cutting? Are you better with washing the dishes, getting the food out, cooking? Where is your strong point? And I think that's why this game is a lot better multiplayer than it is single player, and it's physically designed for that as well. And because this game was so successful, 1 year later it got a sequel, being Overcooked 2. I know, what a title, who'd have thought? And then it got a collection as well, which was All You Can Eat, which contained both of them. and improved the gameplay mechanics of the first Overcooked. And while I still prefer the first Overcooked, I still think the gameplay as a whole is way better in the second one, and it's a lot more snappy with it, so I kind of do appreciate that. But all in all, this game is carnage, it is chaos, it's chaotic, but at the end of the day, it is so much fun to cook in this kitchen, cause some trouble, annoy your friends, annoy your family. That's all this game does, and I am very grateful that it exists. But with that said, that is going to wrap up this video, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and please do comment and subscribe, share this with your friends and family, and let me know your thoughts on Overcooked down below. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Are you the same? Is it a love-hate relationship with the game? And if you haven't played it, because I know it's not like a big game, it's not made by like Sony or Microsoft or Nintendo or anything like that. It is its own company. I think is it Ghost Town, I think it's called. Something like that. But you know, it's a fantastic game, great multiplayer, fantastic score, everything you can love. That is all for you guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video. And thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.